Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me again today. Yesterday was December 19th, new moon in Sagittarius. Tomorrow is December 21st, the winter solstice. We are in the darkest days of the year, and this has become a very interesting, perfect portal with today as this perfect little silent gap in the middle. So today's daily transmission is called The Wisdom of a Doula in Dark Times. And yes, I am a doula. I've been there for quite a few births. I've even held quite a few hands through the death process. We are in the darkest days of the year, not metaphorically, literally. The sun is at its lowest arc, the night stretched long, the mornings come slow. This is the part of the cycle where everything gets quiet enough to hear what's actually happening. And I keep thinking about birth. Because the moment right before a baby is born, the moment right before the final push, is not loud. It's actually silent. There is a pause, a stillness, a moment where the body seems to stop altogether. Anyone who's been in that room knows it. Breath hangs in the air. Time feels like it stretches on for an eternity. It's often the moment when mom says, I can't do this. I'm done. I don't have anything left, and hardly ever that politely. And that moment, no, she's not giving up. She's not failing. It's physiology. That pause exists because something is reorganizing, because the body is preparing to open in a way that it's not opened before. Every experienced doula knows this moment, not as a problem that they have to fix, not as something that they have to interrupt, not as something that they have to fear, but as a threshold. You don't rush it. You don't force it. You stay. You breathe. And yeah, you feel. But you trust the process that knows more than your own personal fear and the fear of your loved ones in the room. Because the contraction that follows doesn't come gently. It comes with force, with clarity, with inevitability. And then light. I've lived that moment more than once and in more than one way. I've seen the body slows things down when it needs to, how it waits until the conditions are just right, how it refuses to be forced. I've seen births that arrive too early, births that take their time, and even seen the pause that makes everyone nervous. Breath held, the room is silent right before everything changes. And what always strikes me is this: the baby doesn't see the light while it's still inside the darkness of the womb. The light doesn't arrive until the crossing. And we are in that pause right now. As individuals, as communities, as a culture, as a world. This is the space where the old systems stop making any sense anymore. Where the momentum oddly disappears. Where the familiar rhythms don't seem to be working any longer. And if you don't recognize it, if you've never felt it before, this feeling is terrifying. Ask any mother. But the garden does. The land does. Nothing is rushing it right now. Nothing is forcing itself forward. Energy is being conserved. Roots are strengthening. Life is reorganizing underground. This is not collapse. This is preparation. We're in that new moon. It's in Sagittarius. That's my sign, by the way. The sign of meaning, of vision, of truth seeking beyond what we were ever taught. A new moon doesn't offer light. It offers darkness. Darkness is not a punishment. Darkness is the womb of creation. It's where intention forms. It's where direction is chosen. It's where the next story gathers itself. And yes, there is something moving through the sky right now that people are paying attention to. It's an unfamiliar body, a light that hasn't passed this way before that we know of. I don't think it's here to save us. I think it's here to remind us light always returns, but never on our schedule, never without a passage through the dark. So if you feel tired right now, that makes sense. If you feel unsure, well, that makes sense too. If your head hurts and feels like it's got a lot of pressure, well, that makes sense too. If you feel like something is ending, but you can't yet see what's beginning, that is exactly where we're supposed to be. This is the pause, not the failure, not the end, the breath before the opening. So don't rush yourself. Don't force clarity. Don't mistake silence for absence. Stay, listen, trust the body, trust the land, trust the timing. And as every good doula knows to say, breathe. Breathe. The light is not gone. We're crowning. Thank you so much for joining me. I love y'all. And I hope you're having an amazing, amazing winter solstice and an amazing winter. And I hope you're having all of the celebrations that come with the birth of new, the birth of a new world, the birth of new systems, the birth of your new space in life, the birth of this new era for you, the birth of this new era for us all, or the birth of life. The birth that we hold so dear. I love you all, and I hope you have the best day ever. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, friends.